Well, good morning, YouTube. A garden update here. It's been about a week since I did a garden video. Brussels sprouts and celery right here. No celery plants yet, but those are pretty slow to come along. I did fertilize the ground. I did fertilize the plants last night. Yep, these got some blooms on them right here. These are the zucchinis or these are eggplants or something right here, or peppers. Either way, there's the zucchini plant right next to it. You see those blooms right there. They're looking really good. The cabbage plants right here. I did prune a little bit this morning. Might need to do more later on, but whole row of zucchini plants. It's another vegetable forming right there. I did pick one. I did pick a pepper this morning. But right here, this eggplant is getting ready to be loaded. Look at that. There's about 4 blooms on that stem. 2 more right there. Actually 7 more. Then on the other side, there's an eggplant forming right there. There's one on that plant right there. Probably gonna be a couple weeks yet. Couple more blooms right there. It's looking real good. Yep, the zucchinis and marigolds, more of those right there. And I did see one on the one plant earlier right here. Got one right there. I'll focus on the tomato plants here in a few minutes. Even more of the zucchinis right here. These are the yellow zucchinis, and you know, look at the size of that plant right there. Just gigantic right there. This is the stellar variety tomato plant. It's a determinate right here. This thing is absolutely loaded. You know, this thing's got about 25 tomatoes on it, and it's got about another 25 blooms yet, because like, look at all these blooms that are getting ready to sprout right here. This is a better boy. It's doing really good. It's loaded with tomatoes, but it's not quite as many as I had hoped for, but there's still some more sprouts. I already pruned this last week. Pruned the tomato plants last week. The purple bell sweet pepper is doing really good right there. More pepper plants right there. Yep, this tomato plant has about 8 or 9 on it so far, but it's got about 10 or 15 more blooms on it. There's a view of the stellar from the other side. This is one of the early grows. It's doing really good. There's a nice cluster right there, 4 of them. More peppers on this. I think some of the determinate varieties, I'm going to try those in pots next year. Just want to test out a couple, see how they do. Yep, there's another pepper, green pepper that's right there. 2 more on that one. A few more blooms right there. 2 more sweet peppers right there. More of the tomato plants right here. This one's been smaller, but it's got some clusters forming on it though. Look at the size of this early girl right here. This thing's already a good 12 to 18 inches above the cage, and it's got a good amount of fruit on it, good amount of tomatoes on it. Yeah, there's a nice big cluster right there. Broccoli is doing phenomenal right here. That one's coming out really well. I'm not sure how many sprouts that's gonna produce. Got musk melons right here. A couple of those, they got several blooms on them. I'm not sure how many that's gonna produce. Cauliflower plants right here. So, and look at this red macaroni or macaroni pepper. That's got 2 big peppers on it. Look at the pepper plants again. Yeah, I'm really pleased with the garden, how it's doing this year. Look forward to having some fresh vegetables here very soon.